Hey guys, what's going on? I'm getting ready for bed, and I decided to come on here because I need to share something with you guys. I just had a conversation, a consultation with a doctor who's looking to get in shape. She wants to lose about 30 pounds. Her husband wants her to have a certain look, and she wants to have the energy. She doesn't know how to eat and what to be eating. She has trouble controlling her sugar intake. She has dessert after dinner, right? And she wants to get in shape, and a very well educated uh, woman, has a home gym. And so anyhow, and she was and one of the topics that I like to discuss when I'm doing my consultations for transformation and weight loss is I like to ask about stress. Like, how much stress do they have in their life, and rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, 3 being normal. And she said that her stress was okay, normal. And then I asked her about her sleep. How much are you sleeping? And she's like, well, if I'll be lucky if I get 4 hours of sleep. And I said, well, what's keeping you awake? And turns out that she's really stressed with things at home. She's stressed with things at work, and she didn't want to get into too much detail, but it was enough stress to make her lose sleep. And and I asked myself, I'm like, or told myself, if she only knew what a transformation could do for her, it would change her life. And she also mentioned, I asked her why she wanted to lose weight. Why did she look for me, or why did she look for a personal trainer? Why would this time be different from other times that she's tried? And she mentioned that she doesn't feel confident in herself. She wants to be able to feel confident in the decisions that she makes, and 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 feel good about herself. And that's one of the things that I noticed a lot from women, is that they lack a lot of self-confidence in themselves. And so, and I think, and and it dawned on me, and to and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about, if she only knew what it would feel like to transform her body. It would, if it could change one thing in her life, because transforming your body, so many areas in your life change. Everything improves. The way you think, the way you dress, the way you work, the way you carry yourself, the way you behave, the way you respond to people. There's a shift in your mind that happens when you start with transforming your body. And 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 it's not easy sometimes when you're going through these transformations, and you're stuck at a certain weight, and you're trying to lose more weight, and you need to drop 5, 10, or 20 more pounds. There's things you got to do, sacrifices you have to make to achieve that next level. And when you learn to discipline yourself and achieve that next goal, that small milestone, that extra pound that you lost, when you make those small achievements, there's changes happening in your mind, and there's strengths that you discover that you never knew you had. There's things that you discover about yourself that you never knew you had in you. And I've come across a lot of clients who really have that drastic transformation. I mean, that lose 50, 100 pounds, and you're like, wow, what is that? Like, those people who have those radical transformations also have a radical transformation in their mind. And this doctor also mentioned how how I asked her, "What are you doing to manage your stress?" And she says, "Well, I exercise." And exercising for her is, walking, doing cardio about 30, 45 minutes a day, 4 times a week. And that's good. That's good cardio. I said, "What else do you do to manage your stress?" Because it's obviously not working. You're not sleeping at least 6 hours of sleep. You're not achieving at least 6 hours of sleep. And you're still tossing and turning and you're on medication. What else are you doing to manage your stress? And she says, "Well, I pray and I fast and that's it." She prays. She actually she didn't say she fasts. She says she's religious. She prays and she exercises. Those three things. And that's great. That's great that you do those things. And and I'm hoping that this person um, accepts my offer to transform her life and learns to trust me. Because if she learns to trust me, and even though she's very well educated, she's a physician. I'm not a physician. She's a physician. Um, if she learns to trust me and confide in my skills, she will be a totally different person. Don't matter how smart you are, how educated you are, you can always learn something from someone. You can learn stuff from your children. I learn stuff from my kids all the time, and I think that if you're out there listening and you want to have a transformation and you look for help, trust in your coaches. Trust in your coaches because they have insight and experience that can transform your life. And even though sometimes it's hard and you're going to go through trouble and trials and temptation, and you have to go through sacrifices, most of those coaches who are doing really well have already been through the fire, have already done the work, and know firsthand what it feels like to have a transformation and what it's going to take you to get there when they put the right formula together. So I just want to leave you with this. Sometimes if you're trying to have a transformation and you're having a hard time, just start moving, get active. Because sometimes your mind may not be in sync with your heart. And sometimes you just got to move. You just got to start to get active and let your mind catch up with what your body is doing. Because it could change your life. It could change every aspect of your life if you just start to move. All right, that's it. I'm getting ready for bed. I hope this message makes sense. I'm like half asleep. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I've been working. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning and I have not stopped. And so I didn't want to go to bed without sending you guys this message, and hopefully somebody out there listens to it and it brings some value to your life. All right, I'm done. I'm exhausted. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you guys on the next one.